Welcome to the 608 Show. Fuck, I said that last time, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get over that.
Over what?
I did it last time we had a... Welcome to the 608 Show. I say welcome to the 608 Show, and it fucks with me every time.
I wasn't here to start the last one.
We rebranded, Core. We're 4 Misfits, 1 Pod. What am I supposed to do? And someone on YouTube kind of reamed us out. Said someone already has a podcast called Misfits.
Fuck them. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I mean, let us and our 100 followers just live our lives.
I just want to, at what point in your life do you sit there and is like, fuck these guys? They're using a name that somebody has a close one to.
Those fucking trolls.
And I got to let them know.
Those trolls. Those fucking internet trolls. Like South Park.
Yep, they'll get you. They'll get you every time.
Sorry we started a minute late, everyone.
Are you fucking serious? Okay, so...
He's grouchy, Corey. He hasn't slept since yesterday.
I haven't slept since yesterday.
78th pod. Yeah, really? Why didn't you... Oh, yeah, you told me you're trying to get back on normal schedule. Okay, so it is the 78th podcast. We brought one out, not last Saturday, but the Saturday before, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's our last one. We were going to do one Saturday morning, but we ended up a little drunky poo Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up very drunk on Friday.
So did
yes.
I. Until 4 a.m.
They won't even let me go to Disney, boys.
Yes. It wasn't good. So we went out. This is supposed to be the intro, but apparently we're past that already. I will eventually want to play the music, but actually let's play the music before I tell people about how I hit Jason. Hit the music.
I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit more of your love. Give me your love. I just need a little bit more of your love. 'Cause I can get enough.
We're fucking back. It's Tuesday. The sun's out in Wisconsin. I feel great. I mean,
It's a nice fucking
Vacation
day.
starts tomorrow.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you just straight up. When it's this nice out, I didn't want to fucking do a podcast today. I'm just being honest.
No, I got home, opened up
I'll
all
say
the
it right
fucking
now.
windows.
For all the fuckers that are going to listen to us on Apple and on Spotify, fuck you guys. I barely wanted to come up here and do one today. But we do it. We're doing it. I hit Jason this weekend, Friday.
Yeah, over the dumbest fucking thing,
You guys
too.
are gonna fucking get a kick out of this one, or you're gonna literally think to yourselves, they're fucking losers. Me and Jason went to watch turtle races by himself, like normal. Of course you went with some, but none of us.
I won the last race of the night, so I thought I won the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
And that being said, I won $25.
25 smackaroonies. So he
How
gets
much
back
money
to
did
the
you put
mall.
down?
I don't know.
Fucker, 400.
I don't think there's that many races, but it's $5 a race.
Oh. What
So I
the
don't-
fuck are that? What is this?
So
you fucking...
You go to the pub and they put this fucking square board over top of the pool table, and then they got a bucket with a bottom cut out of it, and they slide this pizza pan thing out from underneath. Let the turtles go, and the first turtle
There's
outside.
real turtles?
Yeah, first turtle outside of
I don't know how you
circle.
raise fake turtles.
I don't know. It could be fucking
Wins.
metaphor for something.
And
Wait,
then
what?
Then if your turtle is the
Could be
last
what?
one in
Could
the
have been
circle,
a
you want a
metaphor
free
for
drink.
something else. I don't know what they use.
Oh, saying first, you last.
I like that though. So whatever. Jason gets back to the mall, all sauced up. I'm already
Oh, yeah, I'm
sauced because
saying you weren't.
We started drinking at 4.
We started drinking on the porch down here.
Yeah, at 4 o'clock because it was beautiful last Friday, and we felt great. We're like, okay, just a couple brews on the porch. Next thing you know, it's dark. Me and Jason are arguing. Jason's trying to tell me, which I do figure out later that this is factually correct. He did do this. He ran a mile time in 6:39.
And it started because we were gonna run a 5K with each other.
Yes,
And I even agreed with
I couldn't
you.
get past the point. Jason, there's no fucking part of you or no single attribute to your body, the way you look, the way you act, that tells me you could run under a 7-minute mile. Is that true?
I don't know. I have a long legs, Core. That's like a runner's body.
Really? Okay. I know another guy and his name is Tyler fucking Lakeman. He's got some long little legs on him. Do you think he could run a fucking under 7-minute mile? He can barely get to the bathroom in 7 minutes.
Ouch.
Ouch! Jor, you act like you're a pretty little princess on the show.
I am.
Girl pair. No, you make fun of Lake just much. You called him a walrus yesterday.
He's a good-looking dude.
You call me Tank every morning.
Yeah, you do.
No comment.
Oh. See, you're all pissed off. I can see it in your eyes. You're tired and you're all pissed
That
off.
being
Fine,
said-
I'm fucking great.
That being said, I'm probably the meanest one to Lake here.
Oh, I love it though. How I just kind of see at some point tonight I'm gonna make fun of Jor and George's gonna be not gonna be happy. He's gonna be, I'm fine.
When?
So we don't actually have a lot to talk about. Our shows are gonna be very simple. Something you guys can keep watching during your day on Apple podcasts or on Spotify. So I wrote down a couple news articles. Jason said he wasn't gonna be here because your mom got her gallbladder taken out.
Yeah, so I almost had to go get her pills, but then they're keeping her overnight, so didn't have to go.
So I know a lot of people do this, but why'd you get her gallbladder taken out?
Makes you sick.
Yeah, so I honestly have no idea what your gallbladder does, and I'm not 100% sure how the fuck it
It's
works.
useless, I'm pretty sure.
It has to do something, but like they can just take it out, and like your body just gets used to not having it.
She was having issues too.
Yeah, so like it gets inflamed and starts bothering you, and then she had to go like on a really like she couldn't be
Lean
like have any
fucking
fats
diet.
or like too much
wouldn't
protein
be
or
able to do that.
anything. Or,
And she went on vacation with this.
Yeah.
Like couldn't eat anything fucking.
so then she got to
What
take
the
it
fuck
out.
she eat? Salad?
Yeah, it was really. She didn't eat anything.
Yeah, not much.
Can you imagine being like,
She just drank? On your vacation? You didn't eat anything?
nope, just
it
drank.
wasn't. It wasn't fucking carbs. I'll tell you that.
fuck!
Yeah, she couldn't have like pasta or anything.
Yeah.
Like she had a really strict diet.
No, I ate all fucking.
I would have fucking died.
Yeah, yeah,
I
we know
would've
you.
died.
We know you turd bombers ate fucking everything. Okay, so
bombers.
So I have a couple things. First thing, Apple is testing out option to unsend text. I brought this up because I know that someone could use this, and it's you.
No.
No,
Ding,
because I'll double
ding.
down on the fucking stuff that I say.
Okay, first
Damn
off, his text aren't direct text messages. They're fucking DMs.
I know, but
No, there's a certain someone who gets a direct text.
yes,
on the weekend.
I was gonna say you're mistaken if you don't think that he's fucking. That's just what he does. He goes into the DMs to say that, but Jason also just.
I'll
He's
just
all
straight out fucking send
I also
stuff,
have a
too.
question. What was your last direct message?
No, we're not bringing that up.
Okay.
No.
Oh wow.
Fuck. Fine. So
Well, I wasn't gonna say who.
we
it
got
was.
drunk.
that's a good
We
one.
can't say who it was to, but
No,
we
no,
can say what it was.
No,
Yeah.
so we got drunk. I'm giving myself away right now. We got drunk on Saturday. It was the
It
last
was the day we did the pod.
Yeah, we did the pod.
What's Fat
and
Tuesdays?
So we went to Fat Tuesdays. Jason, he didn't shoot a lick of basketball because they have a basketball hoop at Fat Tuesdays.
all the point.
He didn't shoot one shot the whole time we were there. As we were leaving, he looked at me and says, "Corey, give me 2 shots. If I don't make one, you get to DM anybody, anything
That was you
on my Twitter." Yes.
Oh.
So, Jason,
two?
no. So I instantly watched him shoot
well,
the
the first one I fucking barely even hit the rim
clanked hard. I'm like,
because
yep.
they have that hoop is like 12, 13 feet in the fucking air.
It's regulation height, about a free throw length away.
It's legit.
That is not fucking regulation height.
Yes, it is,
yeah.
Jason.
No, it is
I
not.
could dunk
Jason.
on that fucker.
Jason. Okay, so no, we can't. But whatever. So Jason lost. So we didn't bring it up the rest of the night.
Not until we were back at our house,
Something
I think.
happened, something happened. I'm not gonna bring it up, but Corey ended up spending the night at Jason's house with him and Dave, his cousin, who actually joined us on the pod last weekend. And he gives me his phone and says, "All right, do your business." So I grab it and I open Twitter. First thing I see, Wendy's sponsored commercial.
It's a Wendy's, the Big Bacon Classic sliding into your feed like.
If anyone knows Jason, usually when he DMs someone on Twitter, it's something very sexual and he's wasted.
Heard that.
It's usually very funny though.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
No, it's not usually sexual.
Oh, sexual, or it's like, "Hey, little mama," it's something stupid like that. Whatever. So I'm like, I'll just stick on that route. I saw this, so I immediately, as I saw like the burger, like the bacon burger, I immediately said, I'm going to somehow make it where he's banging that burger in the text. Don't know why, Jordan. I was fucked up. So, but that's what my mind was working at that point. So, little to say. Next thing you know, I'm typing this, my
You want me
Twitter.
to just read it? I got it right.
See, I mean, this isn't really good, but yeah, you might as well just do it.
So there's a video like the sexual burger, and then it goes, I'm pretending like your vagina is the burger, and I'm shoving my average cock in it, which I should thank you for that. Not making me sound too good, but
Mm-hmm.
So
I had to
then-
keep you grounded.
yep.
100%.
I'm slowly hitting the G spot,
Bingo.
bacon in quotation marks.
Well, because it was a Baconator, so like.
This is actual
But, like,
Wendy's.
okay, no, yeah. So like, if I'm gonna emphasize that the burger is the vagina, I gotta tell where the G spot. I gotta say where it's at. And it's the bacon of the Baconator.
And
going
you
on?
come harder than you ever cummed.
Mayonnaise.
An hour and a half later. An hour and a half later, we did get a response back, and all we got back was, "Oh wow."
Oh, they replied. Does it have the like verification thing about? It's really them. It has the check mark by it that says this is Wendy's like
Yes.
sponsorship.
Yes, I said. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Oh wow
Yep.
is all we got back.
So
Did you get paid for that or?
no. Mm-mm. Thank God they couldn't see that. They could have banned us from a Wendy's.
Could have banned you from fucking Twitter.
This podcast
I
is
don't know
brought
what
to
you
you by.
complain about. It'd be me that would be fucking banned.
This podcast is brought to you by Wendy's. So, okay, so we were talking about Apple testing of the new resend, whatever. You're a coward if you actually do that. But it reminds me
How
of.
much time do you have?
I'm guessing.
I would assume
Until
it's
it's
red.
red.
I'm guessing if you delete it from the combo, it's gone. That'd be
I'm
my guess.
assuming though that if
thought you could
did-
already do that.
If you could delete it,
You can, but they have it still.
Yeah, but the notification's already on their phone, so that
So I'm assuming
the
it would
phone
show
have to
up
lose
in-
its notification.
I'm assuming
So
it would
if
show
it's-
up and say like text. Holy fuck! It would say text deleted.
I would rather have it where you could, let's say you sent a snap at let's say Saturday night 4 a.m. and you wake up the next day and it's still just, or you wake up later and you sobered up a little bit and it's still just delivered. Let me fucking take that fucker away,
I'd rather just want to see it.
a thing that I
or just see what I said. 'Cause yes,
a thing that I want really bad is FaceTime voicemail.
yeah, everyone's been asking for that. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
I couldn't
Patent pending,
imagine.
patent pending.
Oh,
Imagine the stuff that would get said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Apple's trying that out. It reminded me of Instagram. Do you know how Instagram's trying that whole thing with likes?
I think they brought
What?
it back, didn't they?
Likes for what?
Well, so like,
They used Instagram.
so they
took
used to
away
say
the likes
instead
for
of
a while.
showing like the number of likes, it'll say like blank and hundreds or and thousands of people like this.
Let's see
So
what
it never told
says
you an
now.
exact number.
I don't post enough to fucking see the new shit.
Wait, God, no, I'm way too.
When's the last
ugly.
time you fucking posted?
no,
When you
it's
two were drunk
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah,
in your
I could've-
underwear?
No, I had a couple new
It's
ones.
back to telling you the exact number.
Okay.
Like this one was liked by somebody
Yeah,
and
speaking of, let's take a couple pics this
207,603
weekend.
others.
Sure.
Put it on a profile.
There we
Wow.
go.
What was the one we did in our underwear?
In
You guys
in
with
my
your-
apartment.
Peacocking.
Ron
Bottle of Captain.
Diaz and Captain, and it said Blood Brothers or something fucking stupid.
Dumber in hell.
4 a.m. snap or Instagram post.
And
All
the
right.
one before that was us drunk in Dubuque, and it said "Fall Apart" lyrics.
Oh, I fall apart. All
Has
right.
anybody ever noticed that a lot of pictures of like in groups like that are Kyle? Like Kyle dominates the pictures of my phone.
Yeah, well, because every picture Kyle takes from Friday at 5 p.m. till like Sunday are all embarrassing.
And he's a fucking unit.
No,
Taste
I
one
will,
ass, eat
but
all
here's
asses.
the thing, Jordan. I mean, it's got to be like for us, it's got to be an occasion for us to be like shirtless at a public bar. Like in the summer, this happens to him like weekend, like
if
on
someone
occasion.
like makes it just the like slightest tug on my shirt, yeah,
You
come-
take it off.
come right
It's
fuck
you
up.
that finishes the job, though.
There's a video of him yelling at Lake when his ass crack is
Yeah,
hanging
that
That
out.
was a long time ago.
I got that on my phone. I put it on the cloud just so it transferred to this phone.
Whoever took that video,
It had to be Beak.
oh,
It had to have been.
I don't know.
that video was no, because you could see Zach on the side, couldn't you?
And
I don't
know.
remember.
Another
It wasn't Lake.
Yeah, Lake was in it.
no, it wasn't Lake.
It is what it
is what it
is.
is.
Okay, so we're gonna try and move on. McMillions on HBO Go. Anyone seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
Started watching it. That shit's nuts.
What's it about?
It is about how McDonald's scammed everyone out of that Monopoly money.
What?
Oh yeah.
They sent
Oh, yeah, I
it
remember
was
that.
like they sent all the money to like family related people in like a group. Like no one, if you we've all played it, all ripped open one,
It was one of the most successful fucking advertising campaigns of all time. Too.
and they never gave away a dime to someone they didn't want to.
Ouch.
Like that's
well,
crazy.
If you think about it, like, I mean, it was too big for them to get away with it.
All I
But
think of
at
is
the
that
same
prank phone
time-
call.
Same
What?
time,
All I think of is that prank phone call. I'm talking about that prank phone call.
You
that
yeah.
did the- I don't know. You kind of have to watch it.
Yo, you didn't
Because
explain it. You
it's-
just
It's about monopoly money. They prank phone call this guy about how he's been fake stealing.
Free drinks.
free drinks from
money.
Monopoly. Yes.
And he needs to go to court, and he's like, "What are you talking?"
Oh, they
about?
played the movie scene.
Yeah, from,
Bring it up. Bring it up on
Willy
your phone.
Wonka.
Bring it up on your phone. We'll watch it.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
Oh.
That's the one.
That's fucking
That's really
hilarious.
shit,
That
man.
one and like the John Cena one used to fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
make
it's
me-
that's
that's the
fun.
same fucking radio station.
Yeah. We don't got time.
is
Keep
that the
moving.
same? Is
No,
that
we
the same,
we could watch the wrong sir one. I
Is
mean, you
that-
might as well.
Is that I think it's Australian radio station where they also called the one guy and they were like, man, like, hey, I just put down a reference number. Like, could you give me a good reference for this job if they call you? He's like, I don't think they will, but in case they do. And the guy goes on like a 10-minute rant of how he's known this guy forever and he's a good guy.
Oh, I just love like when I hear this
one's
one.
5 minutes long.
When
Yeah, it's long.
fuck that.
Told you.
Fuck, I didn't think it was that long. But
What's called McDonald's lawsuit prank.
Yeah.
Call. Go watch it. whenever
everyone's
fucking-
seen it before.
Yeah,
Here's the
it's
thing:
fucking funny.
when I hear that guy start getting mad, I think of one human being and one human being only.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
if
yeah.
someone called you, like you actually answered, like you're like, okay, it's probably spam. I'm gonna answer it, and this, like they got you to like start listening,
Mm-hmm.
and like you think of it, it's true, and then they wrong, sir. I could just see you. You fucking listen here. I can,
I do got
the
secret anger
finger, the
problems.
finger. George got the
right
finger.
underneath of it was the fucking John Cena one, and that one's
I t-
fucking hilarious.
That
too.
girl blows up. No, that's fucking. Yeah, that
Why'd
is
she keep
hilarious.
answering that dumb bitch?
I don't know.
I don't know though. If you're at home and like you start getting wrapped, I'd be wrapped up. They'd have me.
I'd say
Wanna
you're
get- I wanna
pointing at
get back at
Jordan. You're pointing at Jordan. You would definitely get fucking pissed if he's screaming at the phone.
I don't. But here's the thing: is I don't answer any phone calls that
But
I don't know.
I don't
If
either.
if the number's not in my phone, it goes right to fucking voicemail.
Yeah, if you want me, leave a voicemail. I might get to you by the end of the week.
100%.
Um,
Fucking voice.
Gotta be careful on that internet too. Those FBI guys.
I'm gonna skip over one of mine.
Actually, you know the story. You know the story.
What story?
You can't.
I can't. I'll tell. Long story short, there's a bad video that we've all seen.
Of what?
Jordan was
something.
watching stuff on
something.
porn that he should not have been.
Two gir-
He
They're-
screenshot.
Two girls, one cup.
No
Everyone screenshots this one video.
picture.
Yeah.
And we send it to the group all the time. You know what I'm talking
Well,
about.
we'll talk about.
Yeah,
it.
we
Corey,
can't say it
you'll
out
get it.
loud.
We can't say
We
it out
can't say it out
But
loud.
I wanted to get someone on a nice Sunday hung over his fucking bed. And it's a video that got taken down, but it's really not taken down. Yeah, write it down, Kyle. Because I can't name drop this one at all.
Can't name out that.
Yeah. Anyways, Corey. So it's on a Sunday, and I'm hungover as fuck. I'm like, all right, I'll get the boys with the old classic. And I search it, the old Google search for the name. And I
They
get
got
to
ya.
it, and I get to it, and it says click to play, and I click it, and all of a sudden a screen pops up on my phone, and it goes, "This video has been taken down. You are not supposed to have access. Your local authorities will be notified immediately." And I read it, and I'm still half drunk, half like stupid, can't think straight. I read it, and I went like this. I put my head back in my pillow, and I'm like, out of all the ways I could have gone down, this is how it's gonna happen.
The cops are gonna be here in a minute.
And I'm home alone in my house in Platteville. Dalton's not home. It's just me hungover in bed, laying there, just waiting for him to come get me. 5 minutes go by. I was like, oh, there's still time for me to go if I want to. 10 minutes go by. 15 minutes goes by, and I'm starting to think, I'm like, that's a fucking scam. Fine. But I never went and got back and got the picture because I didn't know for sure.
when I was it was before I was like in 5th or 4th grade. I was hanging out with the Brandt brothers. They're at my house. There was a couple other people, whatever. But they were the only two people I remember. I don't know why, but Dave, nice. Thanks for the follow, brother. I just saw that. But whatever. So we're watching in my room downstairs. My parents are gone. Whatever. It's me and the Brandt brothers. We're doing our thing. And of course, you get a little horny. Whatever.
That happens.
Not for the Brandt brothers, but for some sexy ladies.
Yeah.
So we're like, what? We didn't even know like a porn site at that point. But so what do we type in? Naked.com.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, are you 18? Here's my chubby little fat ass in my computer seat. Like, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Instantly, I've never seen like a virus pop up or whatever.
You're just
No, I got
nailed
one,
with them.
and it said incoming like call from the FBI. Instantly hung up. It's a fucking old computer. There's no way they could have incoming called me on a computer, but I instantly stopped. They're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I don't know, boys. I think we're fucked." I think they got me red-handed, handing the fucking cookie jar. Which actually brings me to another. I mean, as we're talking about all this shit, we used to go to Lakeman's neighbor's house. Not gonna say who. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
As kids,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna say any names.
Oh, yeah. I know that
But
place.
so like like the certain kids that they have, they either have parents they could like easily like influence or boss around in a way.
Oh, yeah.
So they could boss or influence their mom in a very big way. So we used to I didn't. I was just very happy
Yeah,
that
here it is.
they used to influence her to go to the Keeler store and get R-rated movies that we knew there'd be some titties in.
Couple boobies.
And we watch them at their house, and like The Girl Next Door, and that shit in like 5th grade just rocked your world. I mean, you skipped right ahead to it, and you loved
You know the exact fucking second you had to be at.
I think I blew my first
fucking-
load to Wedding Crashers.
fucking 8 Mile, like shit like that. And
Yeah,
you're just a
fuck yeah.
kid, like, oh my god. But yeah, I remember. I don't know why, but like I just always get taken back to that moment. We always told Lake's family that we were watching like Fast Furious or some stupid fucking movie.
Good God,
But we
there's
were
just
watching-
like those
in
car
that.
videos.
Yeah, we're watching titties.
Go brum brum.
We're gonna move on to my next thing. So I did write down Post Malone. You guys all see the video.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's
Yeah, it's
fucked.
fucked
We gotta
up.
protect him.
I don't think he's fucked up. He came out and said he's fine.
He didn't look good.
Anyone
in
could
that
do
video.
that.
Okay, so first it looked like he lost his balance. Second,
His
he
eyes
couldn't.
were in the back of his head.
Are you talking about the one where he's
The
on
only
stage
time-
Multiple
falling?
videos.
The only time,
No,
there's a bunch of them.
I
There's
seen
a
a
couple of them on
that-
stage
that
where he's
was-
like trying to get up and he's like,
Okay, but here's the thing.
The only thing that I've seen close to drunk like that was Kyle. The night he decided to drink all them Long Islands.
Just rolls back to that.
There's
might
me and
have-
you trying to pick him up on the side of the road.
We don't know his situation. He did come out and say he's living probably the best life he has. I mean, sure, he probably took a little painkiller, a little whiskey, ciggies,
That'll do her. That'll do her.
a little Bud Light, doing his thing.
And-
So what if he has one bad concert? His eyes roll back. He loses balance, can hardly get back up. It happens to everyone. So
I'll tell you fucking what. If he dies,
What are you gonna do, Kyle?
I can't take this
Start my
anymore.
own music business.
I can't take. I can't.
Oh, that's definitely what we fucking need.
Yeah.
Called.
he is a fucking gem.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Oh
is.
yeah. He's only like he's our age. Younger. He's like 23.
Fucking slams Bud Lights, smokes cigs.
I mean, he
Looks like a homeless man.
Like, doesn't he
Yeah.
go like weeks without showering too?
No, that's
Looks
a fucking
like it.
rumor.
looks like it though.
Oh yeah, he looks.
He can't be washing his hair that
Did you
much.
Looks
see
like a
that?
dirt.
See, he's in that movie with Mark
Yep.
Wahlberg.
Yes,
I already
did.
seen the movie.
It's
Is it
on
good?
Netflix. How was it?
Actually pretty good.
It's an original, isn't
What's
it?
it called?
You know what? I have a very hard time judging any movie Mark Wahlberg's in because I love it just
Yeah.
because
I
of
like him.
It's Mark
just
fucking
because
Wahlberg.
of his persona. He, of course, what's his role in this movie? He's the main guy. He beats the absolute piss out of like 19 guys. So I'm like, that movie could have been shit. Like anyone who doesn't like Mark's gonna could watch it and be like, there was no storyline. This movie sucked. I loved it. He beat the people's faces in. That's it. I loved it. So did you see the storyline? So
Yeah,
he's
He's in
somewhat
jail.
framing- cops are
he-
framing him for.
no, no one framed him. He beat up his boss because apparently there's like his boss was a dirty cop. A lot of dirty cops. They're like running this whole scheme, and he knows about it. Not a cop, but he's going after him by himself. Leather jacket, everything. He's an old UFC fighter, just fucking beating people up, and I loved it.
That'll get you.
Yep. Posty did shiv him in prison though.
Fucking right.
Spoiler alert. My next thing, former Nintendo of America president Reggie Fils-Aime, I'm guessing he's Chinese or
Japanese
Japanese,
or Chinese.
one of the two. He joins GameStop's board of directors. Now I don't.
GameStop.
I know I'm only 24 and I'm sitting in a small ass little fucking studio in Keeler,
It
fucking
doesn't
Wisconsin.
seem like a very good like career move.
Is there something I don't know about GameStop?
I
They're going
figured
out of
all these
business.
gaming stores would be done in a couple years.
Yeah, like, is there something I'm fucking missing? Like, I will say I did love going to the fucking store when I was a kid, like, to get a game, but I'm never going back. I never been to it. Like, since I could start downloading the games on my PS4 and buying them there without having a CD.
Well, you might as well just
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
download them anyways, because having a CD doesn't make it go any faster or help you with
It
anything.
does.
It does.
It
It,
goes
actually
way faster
downloads,
with the
yeah,
CD.
quicker.
It cuts it down in time.
Well,
Only
fuck, I
thing-
was mistaken then.
The only thing
But-
GameStop and video games, etc., is good for in my book is they still sell the old games.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you have to fucking have the disc in when you're playing then?
Yes.
Oh,
And
fuck that.
here's the see. All right, I'm gonna paint us a picture. Jason, close your eyes. Envision this.
Titties.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday. You wake up. All you hear from yourself is, "Oh boy." You try to get up. You realize you can't at this moment. You need a couple more breaths to get up. You get up. You pee. It's sludge. It's yellowy. It's brown. You go out to see what happened. You see the light. You run right back to your room. You lay back down. You forget that you want to play COD. You have it as a CD-ROM or a CD, whatever you want to call it. You then realize late at night that your drunk ass tried to play 2K by yourself. So you don't have the CD in anymore. What do you do in that exact moment? Do you get up to
Honestly,
put the CD in?
Fuck no, I don't play COD.
Or do you watch Netflix all day?
I'd be on Netflix all day. That's just how fucking lazy I am.
Oh no, for sure. There'd be okay because you play in the living room now, but don't you fucking dare tell me when you're playing your recliner in your room that if you want to switch games that you'd be like, oh,
I have the CD for COD.
when's the last time you put it in? When's the last time you fucking put it in?
It's always in.
Because Fortnite's downloaded on his fucking whatever. I paid you. That's probably a very
I wouldn't play COD.
no, but that was probably very realistic.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't get up.
No.
No doubt in my fucking mind.
Next thing we got, yeah, GameStop's got
No,
it.
you know I would play though because David want to play with me. He'd come and put it in for me.
I know you'd ask him to. All right, next thing. Did you watch Bachelor last night?
You bet.
I didn't, but I
Season
shut
finale.
up. Did you just guess?
Season
It's
finale
fake.
tonight.
All right, so it's not fake.
I heard about
I
No,
fucking told you.
no, it's not fake. There's just a good chance that it's not going to work. I mean, this shit. Why would it work?
Mm-hmm.
I
That one girl made a perfectly good fucking point, but
Madison.
in
Okay,
her
so
latest-
it came down to two people,
I'll
Madison, Hannah, and I know you're gonna listen. All right, Madison. So
Which one's a virgin?
Madison.
Okay, I want her to win.
Love her to death.
Mhm.
I've always been,
I like both of them.
she would have grabbed your heart instantly.
Oh yeah.
Like in the first couple of you instantly would have been like,
Corey, I don't even watch The Bachelor and I like her.
yeah, all right, bingo. By
just
the
had
way,
to see a
she's probably
picture.
got the nicest teeth
No,
I've ever
Kyle, I
seen.
know who she is. I know what she looks
She's
like.
probably got the
everything.
nicest teeth I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
But it gets down to like the last four people, and she like after she gets picked, she gets a rose. She was like, "Peter, can I pull you aside?" Whatever, they get pulled aside.
Has she won?
No, not one yet, but there's like 3 people left. Someone just got knocked off, and it's like down to like the what do you call it? Paradise? The Fantasy Suite.
Fantasy Suite. Hometown's Fantasy Suites.
Yes. So before that, she goes, and Fantasy Suites basically means you're fucking. Like that's it. If you take someone in the
Hell
Fantasy
yeah.
Suites, you're whatever.
All right.
So
Who wants to go?
before so she gets picked to keep moving on, and she like pulls him aside and says, "If you bang anyone the rest of the way, we can't. I'm not marrying you." Like 4 months. Like oh no, it's like
I like
4
her.
weeks later,
And
I like her even more.
which makes sense. I mean,
yeah.
if Pete was a fucking dog. I mean, he was.
This guy in the last season, and like he made it to the Fantasy Suites, made it to the last 2. And he went with a girl in there, and apparently they had sex like 4 or 5 times in one night.
He's throwing
And,
dick.
and they said it on the girl.
Oh,
the girl
yeah.
came back, told all the girls that. She's like, "Yeah, he banged me like 4 or 5 times."
Yeah. I am.
dude's got it.
So there's Hannah Brown. Everyone thinks she's a sweet angel. You got Madison, obviously sweet angel, love of my life outside of Tia. And then you have fucking Victoria F, who is
Hannah Ann.
fucking completely. I already said
I'm
Hannah.
listening. Go on. Who's
Yeah,
this
it's
Victoria
Hannah
girl?
Brown.
Oh, Hannah Ann. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. So this Victoria girl, fucking nuts. Whack job.
I
No
bet the
reason
sex
she
is
should be
fantastic.
she's
though.
a squirter.
No, but no. So
She's a squirter.
So she's Peter actually, I believe, liked the other girl more, who was from Iowa. Good looking girl, had a great family, great personality. So he chooses Victoria F. Why? If I had to paint a picture, why do you think he chose the crazy fucking milk dud over?
'Cause she's
One's a
fucking
dead fish
freak
and one's
in the bed.
wild.
She's
But I don't. Do you think he banged? I don't think he banged her.
yeah, he
But he
did.
fucked all of
She,
them.
she was fucking. She was pissed that what's her name gave him an ultimatum. Whenever she came back, and Hannah Ann was just like, yeah. It's like
Kyle.
you got banged and you fucking didn't.
I don't think you understand. I've only been watching for this far. Kyle, he invites them to the fantasy room, and
Oh,
that's
I
his like
know.
invitation. We're like, if you come, you walk in that door, you're
it-
getting pipe.
Yeah, you got it. He gives you a key. He's like,
Yeah,
will you accept
yeah.
to go to the fantasy room?
I'm
and then
giving
the
you
best
some
part-
pipe, honey.
The best part about it is all 3 or 4 girls or whatever, 3 girls they stay in the same fucking apartment, like thing. So
Yeah.
if you don't come back that night, you're getting
dicked.
It's like,
And then they show up the next day, and like the 2 other girls are watching her like walk through the door, and she's smiling, and everyone's like, "Oh, how was your night?" And Madison's there, like,
fuck.
yeah, like she's like,
How
"Oh,
in
yeah."
the right fuck do girls like this show though?
This is everything they fucking despise.
They fucking love this show, and I like the drama. They just love.
And the best part about it is like shit like will happen tonight. You go on Twitter and the funniest fucking things.
It's actually it's comical watching the girls start hating each other in like the middle episodes. Like there was this Asian girl, and I don't want to sound like I'm like racist because I'm not at all, but I hated this girl so Tammy. She might have been the meanest bitch I've ever seen in my life.
She was.
Her fucking job was called house flipper, whatever the fuck you want to call
Suck a
that.
dick.
So
Oh no, it's Godzilla.
like I didn't. I'm just gonna ignore that. So I'm not fucking lying to you boys. I didn't want to watch this show at all. Once I started watching, I
wasn't-
had envy toward like there was multiple times a week I fucking thought about killing this girl. It's like once you start watching, you're in it. I mean,
I can get behind that because Jersey Shore was one of my fucking favorite
That-
shows ever.
see, it's
and
the
I
same.
love that
Oh my
show.
god, they come home and they'd all break up, and then the next day they're fucking eating breakfast
enjoy
together.
it. I did enjoy that show.
Yeah, and the way the guys talked, I used to fucking love that shit too.
Talk like him sometimes still.
Oh my
Gabs, yeah?
god, yeah. If you look up on YouTube, fucking like Jersey Shore like funny clips,
They're all
There's
hilarious.
a lot of funny
like the ones
shit
with
on
Snooki when she's fucking balling and shit.
Oh,
when
God.
she was hammered on the fucking boardwalk that day.
Ron, stop.
And they act the same way now. Like that's their
Yeah,
life.
they're still all
And
friends.
see, I think
Like,
Couple of them are in
dating-
jail.
For a long time. No, what's his name? Just
The situation
He just got
got
out.
out for fucking
I
not
think
paying his
Vinny's
taxes.
the only one that's got to be halfway normal.
Who?
Yeah, he's normal
Vinny.
and he's like actually a nice guy.
Yes, but like, so first off, Jason, you got to be pissed. Do you see what they did to their hair and still do to their hair on a normal basis? And they have all of it still.
Oh,
DJ Pauly D's the oldest one out of all of them. He looks the exact same.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like didn't age a fucking bit. This is like
Pauly D.
yeah, he's like 15 years ago, 10
Like,
years ago.
if I see you in town and your hair's slicked back, like I'm looking at you, I'm like, you're a fucking asshat.
Like to the point where if you poke it, your finger's gonna break.
Yeah.
That's how hard it is.
They had him on Barstool, and they fucking like did their hair like 4 times while they're at like Barstool headquarters, which is not
Jesus.
wild.
Jim Tam Laundry, man.
So The Bachelor, what I got it from yesterday is Madison left, couldn't take it anymore. Hannah Brown or Hannah Ann. So it's eventually Pete's gonna end up with nobody. I mean, in this,
There's something big that happens in the middle of this one.
I'd say because they were talking about it this morning on Barstool on my way to work.
Because
And
that fucking guy's in it.
well, there's a
Trent,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is what? Did you see him? So they had a
yeah,
tell
he's a
all.
luggage guy.
Yeah, but they had a tell all, and he went to it.
Yeah.
And like at the end, so the girl that got kicked off for Victoria F from Iowa, she had a moment with a wine bottle where she spilled it. You see it on Twitter,
I think so. Yeah.
all over her face. So at the end, she was teaching people how to do it, and Trent was there chugging wine. So he just is kind of in the right spot, at the right time. So I think there's one more episode.
Yeah, it's tonight.
I'd say because they had like
Oh, it's a two.
yeah,
two
because
parter.
they had a clip of like
It's
his
on
mom crying.
It's a,
Go after someone.
Yeah.
that was last night that happened.
I'm not gonna lie. After like the 5th episode, I looked up.
Did you watch it? You haven't watched it yet. have you?
No, I looked up this. So here's the thing. I cheated like 4 episodes in. I looked up Reality Steve. You ever looked him up? There's a guy called Reality
That
Steve.
tells you everything about it.
He's like apparently on set. He's always been on set, and he like he will spoil the fuck out of it. No one knows, like no one can find him apparently, or something like
Like
that.
who he actually
Like
is.
he's like on set. No one knows his like, but he's got like a website and a blog, and he fucking spills the beans like in the 3rd episode every year.
Nice.
It's
And
a
I
ho-
loved it.
It's
I
a host core.
Yeah. Oh. So my next thing moves me on, which it's kind of on the same topic. Love is Blind.
People are ranting.
That's
raving about
on.
that.
I want
What's
to watch that next, but I have like 5 episodes on.
This is-
left.
Blind
This-
people fall in love. Or?
This
No, you like
this setup is so fucked up. So they got these little pods, which is what they call them, but they're rooms. They're circle rooms. They got a wall. So you go in, you meet people. It's just like blind dating. You never get to see the other person.
Pass.
Yeah, and in like 3 episodes, they're all marrying each other, like legit.
Like,
so,
today-
and then like after they all get like the last person gets married, they're like on the next episode, and everyone's fucking bawling, crying, hating. I'm like, what did you fucking expect? Like, there's like one time like they open the doors and like reveal themselves, and this fucking girl laughed, just walked away, did not like what she saw.
Hey, I'm not an attractive man.
Can you imagine if this
But-
hot girl would have opened it and saw us? Oh, fuck. I'd unfuck myself. Just staring there like a fucking lost puppy.
100%.
Hey,
Voices are deceiving, all right?
Laughs
you
at
can
you.
have an attractive
Jason
voice.
sees a hot girl and he's like, yes, score. And then she's like, yeah, fuck off. See ya. So Love is Blind. It's like you get 2 weeks where you like all the guys are together.
Do they do like a compatibility testing before this?
No,
Like,
no, nothing. And it's wild how like they choose. So like they go like meet with their dates. You could talk whenever. Like you could set up times and go talk. And then like they go back and the girls are like, yeah, I really like Barnett. And like 3 other girls are like, who do you like? Because they like him too. And then like there's like 3 guys. This one dude's like 42 years old and he's a virgin. And he tells all the girls, no one chooses him.
So no one likes virgins anymore?
I don't know what that meant, but I just thought I'd bring it into the story. We're going to keep moving forward. Next thing, coronavirus. Here's what I got. Ivy League cancels the basketball tournament. They're the smartest.
seen that.
They're the smartest fuckers out there.
Well,
Do you
the
think
whole-
we need to give this any attention?
The whole country of Italy's fucking shut down.
But like, then we got people like Donald Trump and fucking Barstool's CEO or head of it.
Speaking of that,
He's
Junior-
like he doesn't give a fuck about it.
So they were talking about that today too, Chaps and Kate. So apparently there's somebody that's on the 2nd floor that was in France or whatever, and they said that she was out sick. And then the person that was next to her was also out sick. So Chaps said that somebody said that they think she might have coronavirus. He said the absolute look of fear in Portnoy's face for like 5 seconds when he was like, holy fuck, it's here, was unreal. He's like, Traps was calling Portnoy a fucking liar about not being afraid of it. That being said, though, like I'm not really afraid of it either. Like for myself, because it's not going to kill me off. Like none of us are going to die from it.
I would.
No,
I have a terrible immune system. I'd be fucking dead.
I don't. I
I'd
don't
be
get
dead
sick
in
at
a
all.
week.
I never get sick.
I get sick.
I get
but I'll
sick a
fight through
lot.
it.
Oh,
I hardly ever get sick. I'm usually just hungover.
Okay, so here's the thing. To everyone still listening to this
Hungover.
podcast, I might be sitting in the room with the 3 biggest babies in the fucking world. Sure, maybe not. You're a fucking huge baby when it
Yeah,
comes
I
to me.
got- yeah, I got a cold.
"Ugh," and I know you. Fuck, Jason. He can literally like he could get cold in his room for a second. One sniffle. Boys, I don't know what I just happened, but I think I just got the flu.
The definition of man flu is definitely a fucking, or man cold is fucking right here.
Man,
Kyle
period.
can have one
I get
semi
a fucking
one
scratchy throat. I'm like, done.
one
I'm
semi
done.
wet fart. And he's like, boys, I got the fucking shit.
What?
Like just so yeah, whatever. But like Kyle, like I've never seen. He's like, oh, dude, I went home sick today. I'm like, what happened? He's like,
I shit myself.
Diarrhea got me. I'm like, you're for
Got the
one.
squirts, cuz.
For one, he had Taco Bell, or he had some fucking garbage tacos. I'm sure for lunch.
Along with the 50 Captain and Cokes the day before.
And Kyle,
No judgment.
Seriously, like you're scheduled throughout the day. You're like, yeah, I ate breakfast. I ate my post snack breakfast, and then I have lunch.
Popcorn.
I ate my leftovers. I had popcorn a couple
A
times.
block of my coworkers' cheese.
Then
Fuck,
I
I
had
used
my-
to drink
then
like
I ru-
10 bubblers
then
a
I-
fucking day.
Then I pop
too.
myself
One.
over to the vending machine, get myself a little Pepsi.
And tonight me and Max are having lasagna.
I've never seen a guy that's just like, what are you doing home? He's like, oh, I got diarrhea again. I'm like, dude, his fucking desk is 3 steps from the toilet.
Yeah, no, but you don't have diarrhea at work.
It's true. No one questions diarrhea.
See, here's the thing. You have diarrhea, but this isn't explosive diarrhea. You've had it one time in the past couple months, but I've seen Kyle
Yeah.
home with diarrhea. I'm like, is it dire need? Like, if you cough, shit. No, he's like,
That's the rough kind.
no, I
that,
just
like,
have diarrhea.
once.
Well, you can, yes.
Yeah, but
Jason's shit isn't solid till Thursday.
Speaking of that, coming back from fucking Mexico, I had solid shits for a good week and a half after Mexico. Didn't get the shits down there one time.
So maybe it's our food here that fucks you.
It could be.
Or, I mean, my thought process is when you're at the mall. I mean, I know you had a lot of like fruity shit down there. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, drank a fuck ton of mango, like this mango rum stuff.
See,
Oh.
I would say like I don't know if like are they frozen?
Yes.
Would that help? No,
I don't know.
I don't know. That's got like
I
an
don't know.
inverse effect
I
on
got
you.
off that plane. We're lucky that
Yeah,
we landed
Kyle
because if there would have been a
Kyle
delay,
just
I was
shit
shitting in
instantly.
that fucking.
And then
plane.
there's a hammered drunk lady that couldn't get on the escalator. We're sitting there
This
watching
fucking
her.
bitch.
Jesus,
We're sitting there
Christ.
watching her trying to get on the escalators. Kyle's taking a shit. Well, she finally gets on, and like Kyle comes out like a minute later, and we have to like walk into O'Hare to like go through like customs or whatever, you know.
Mhm.
And this lady is like stumbling along, like when like you're walking slow because like you don't want to get caught like right next to her. So it's closed in the hallway or whatever. Well,
Yep.
finally we just booked it by. Looks at Kyle and she's like, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
No. She goes. She's walking, and I'm like rolling my fucking bag with my backpack on, still thinking about the shit I just took. And she looks at me and she looks at the rest, and she goes, "Yeah, keep walking, fuckheads." And I'm like,
What? I would have lost my shit.
I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, just get me the fuck out of here. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I don't want to be
You're
here anymore.
staring.
Oh yeah. Oh, staring right at him.
So this lady, she got in a big argument with like the flight attendants on the flight because she said that they fucked up her bill or whatever.
Stupid bitch.
And then like as you're getting off the plane, there's like those little fucking mini liquor bottles just littered around where she was sitting at.
I guess get after if you can. So yeah, Ivy League cancels the b-ball tournament. I mean, that's something to think about. They're out the smartest people probably on the planet.
What are we gonna do if the Big Ten cancels?
Fucking party.
We're going to fucking Indy.
I'm leaving tomorrow. Right.
There's no time.
Which we will talk about at the end of the show. But Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Jeopardy are both going on without audiences. Italy is fucking shut down.
Yeah, I was reading
My
about that
fucking-
today and read it.
I don't know if I should be afraid of this. By the way, when I text a group about all of our friends going on that cruise
Cruise?
ship, that I'm being serious. Like that, I don't know if I'd go.
Who's going on a cruise ship?
Like
Our old
Slots is
yeah,
going.
Slots is going. There's a couple
When?
people, but
Slots and Jake and all them are
We
going
gotta
on.
drop them off.
Like for what?
They're
they're
just
going on a cruise.
vacation. They're going on a
Fuck
cruise.
else you get on a
so
cruise
whatever.
ship
They have
for?
like a big group going on a cruise, and like I'm watching the Laker game. They're playing the Clippers Sunday. I watched it. It went right to ABC after, and it's first thing I saw. Don't go on a cruise ship. And I was like, I gotta tell
That's
the
because
boys.
if one person gets on there, gets infected with it, you're quarantined for how long?
2 weeks.
Okay, so are you? What would you be afraid of? Getting sick, or you being afraid of being stuck on that motherfucker?
Stuck. Worst part.
100%.
So, and it's not, woo, I'm on the cruise 14
You're
more days.
sitting
You're
there.
in your room. Like, they
Yeah,
won't let
'cause
you
they
out.
can't go out and
Like, they bring food to you. And you're in that room
they
for
better
14 days.
They better bring you some fucking liquor or something.
Could you imagine me like shit showed in your room?
They won't
Just like-
they won't
I'd go
like you,
insane.
they won't give you out like they bring you like food. I like read
They
it.
should bring you alcohol because apparently to some people it fucking kills the virus.
We're fucking.
I'm
sick.
sick and fucking alcohol
I'm
withdrawals.
literally like, can you imagine being stuck in a room for like that long? I
I'd
don't.
go
I don't know if
nuts.
I don't think I could make it. 14 days on a
could
cruise
not.
ship in a room. And what if you had it that whole fucking time? Let me just like swim to shore, live my life. Jesus.
My last few days.
Because there's this one. This stories I know this because I read the one about like the princess, the one I put in the group, and apparently they've been quarantined 14 days and there's no end in sight, and they made like a doc for them, with instructions for like medical stuff because no one wants to be like there, but like they do that and then they get back on the cruise ship,
Oh,
and it's like I don't know what you put on for a down payment there. But I'm like, I don't because if we
well,
went,
I'm assuming they don't make you fucking pay for your.
Us-
Could you imagine you get off like, yeah, you got to pay for 2 more trips here, man. You're here for 2 weeks.
us four misfits.
that.
I mean, if you went on one, damn right, that's gonna be the one that has to fucking sit there for 14 days. It's gonna be us.
boys, and I love you all like brothers. But there's a point in a vacation that you're like, fuck, I just want to get home. And I couldn't imagine all 4 of us stuck in a fucking room.
We'd kill
for
each other.
fucking 3
We
weeks.
barely
kill
make
each
it
other.
through this
Oh my
hour.
God.
We barely make it through the fucking hour.
I was pissed before I got here.
We would fucking kill each other. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nah, I think
If you're dead though, then you don't have to worry about this fucking coronavirus.
We go down to hell, have a few
so.
drinks.
So here's the thing: is
Oh, thank God.
is it just the flu? Is it just a virus that people
I
are gonna
don't
have
know.
to fucking?
Maggie said that it's not like because we were talking about it today.
Aren't
she's-
just the old people getting it dying?
Old
Mostly
people
old
and
people.
young kids. Like if you have it, like your
immune
immune system's
deficiency.
like bad or whatever, you have a real chance of it. But like if you're healthy, like we're not gonna die from it.
I heard like this is something that people are gonna like. Everyone's gonna have to just deal with, like get the flu and move on.
Well, Maggie said
They'll
that
get
it's
a
not
vaccine.
like for some people it's not even like a full blown flu. Like she said, one of the symptoms you have a runny nose, and like that's like all you'll get. Like it's almost like a cold.
Well,
And
then
then
some
you'll be
people
over
get,
it.
and then some people get.
What the
shits
fuck
with
is the
it.
government doing that they're fucking making this? This is a big. They're
Some-
doing something. They're hiding it.
Natural
Probably.
selection.
I guarantee you.
It's time to go.
Same thing. Like apparently every election year, they like Ebola was 4 years ago,
Flu. Or there's not
or
another flu,
whatever.
there's sickness.
and every year there's a sickness of the like. So they're doing something.
Hmm.
They're up to something,
9/11.
and I don't know what.
That they said I think it was a death rate that the flu was 0.01, and then this coronavirus is 0.2. That's your chances of dying.
Yeah, it's
so like
really
1 in
fucking
fucking
low.
500 or something like that.
So wait, your chances are higher as coronavirus?
Yeah.
It's because not many people have it. Everyone gets a fucking flu every year, almost.
Yeah.
Almost. But there's like, how many people die of the flu? Like 50,000 fucking people?
Probably way more than that.
500,000?
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably more than that.
And I'd assume like a lot of old people, they'll die from it. They'll go sick as shit. They'll try to get better, and then they die from it. That's how.
Mhm.
So like you would count that as a death.
I don't
from
know if
flu.
it count like the flu that actually killed them, but like they get dehydrated, like
Yeah,
their body
sure.
can't fight shit off.
Yeah, sure. I agree. We're going to move the fuck on. We have a couple more things, and we're done for the day. We're going to call her. Something you fucking hate. Kyle texted our group, said you had to bring
I was
something.
shit faced on this one, but yeah.
You were drunk when you texted us that?
Yeah, I was at the fucking bowling alley.
You know what's weird? Lately, when Kyle texts anything longer than 2 sentences, I can't make any sense of anything he says.
That's part of me really thinks that Kyle's fucking illiterate.
I
I am.
That's
I am
why you can't
bipolar.
like
Or not bipolar,
this sentence.
dyslexic.
This made complete sense when he was wasted, but like there's a couple he sent our bachelor group that I couldn't even figure out what he meant. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, sometimes he'll send you something that's like
it
Kyle,
sounds like
what
he's
in
like
the
talking.
fuck?
He's trying to talk it to it, and I'm like.
I should try. I should just start doing that.
I have no idea what you just meant. And I know it's because like sometimes he accidentally says to instead of so, but like if you didn't know that, like we know that because we know he just fucks up at least one sentence per time he texts.
Same.
So this is mine, something you fucking hate. It actually happened to me last week. All right, picture this, boys. You get up, you're getting ready for work, right?
Mhm.
You shower, do whatever you have to do, eat a little breakfast. If you eat breakfast, you get out, get your truck or car, whatever your situation is, and you immediately realize you forgot something. Hence, let's say a wallet. Fuck, I gotta go back in. You go back in the house, get the wallet. You're like, I'm still having a good day. This is still fine. Having a great day. Get back to the truck. Go to turn it on. No keys. Motherfucker. So you go back in the house, and then like the third time you go in and you come back, you get in, you're like, I forgot my fucking briefcase with my laptop in it. And you go in the house at least 3 times. If you ever done that before, where it's like, I don't care if I forget anything else, I'm not going back in that house.
One of the
Mine.
fucking worst is like you forget something that you don't technically need, but like you wish you had it. Like I'll forget my water bottle like
Yes,
once a week.
all the time.
And I'll be like outside of Keeler. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I'm not going back for it, obviously. So
I think it's almost worse when you remember and you do it like you forget a couple things and you make the walk from your truck and you're like, my day is ruined. I just literally took more
fucking
steps than I wanted.
5:45 in the morning, my
So
whole
here's-
fucking day's ruined.
So okay, so there's a couple things. Like the other day, I left my wallet. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm not going anywhere without liquor throughout the day. Don't need it. Went to work, did my own thing. Another
course
thing
you
is-
need it.
Another thing, I'll fucking bring my laptop home from work and I put it in my bag and I don't ever do it. So I fucking will leave it in my room and I'll get to work and I go to fucking get like I'm pushing a button on my fucking keyboard for it to turn on. And because my computer's on a dock, and I'm like, what in the fuck? I look up where my laptop normally is, ain't fucking there. In my room, I'm like,
He's never used his laptop at home. He just feels business professional when he literally brings his has something to take home like that. Yeah,
And then-
I know that's why.
and
then
then,
you lay it somewhere, and I mean,
another one's my fucking key card to get into my building. And I'll get up there, I'm like,
Then you gotta wait
get
outside.
no one, I fucking drive back here, come get it.
at least
Kyle, it's not like you fucking live 20
I know,
minutes
but
away.
still though.
at least one time a month, at least. And I know my sister hates me for this. I will walk in this fucking store, need to grab something, open the door. I mean, I could easily just leave that key in that fucking hole that I put it in. Nope, pull it out, throw it on the table, look for what I need, grab it, get out. As the door's closing, I'm walking my truck, and I realize my truck's closed, and it's a bitch in the winter when this happens. And I'm literally sitting on that fucking table outside when it's like 3 degrees. I'm like, man, you have to get, she's like, I'm in Lancaster. I'm like, fuck. There's like 2 other people that have this key. So like, we'd have to figure it out. And there's times I've sat outside for 40 minutes. And like, and my dumb ass doesn't even think. Emily's like, you could just come down and
Say
sit on
I'd
the
go
couch.
sitting there.
Didn't even think of it. Just sat outside and froze my ass off. I've done that like once a week for the whole life of this store. Or once a month.
Start hiding a key in the mall or something. Emily's
No.
store.
Well, they aren't
No.
open during the day anyway.
Emily's store. Shop.
No.
Just get yourself one of those hide a key rocks and set it on the cement outside.
I'll find it.
Jordan, I got it.
What do you guys hate?
I fucking hate like when you're like at the airport or when you're like at the grocery store and there's like people that just like aren't aware of what the fuck is going on around them.
I got
Like
two
you-
that I hate now.
Like you got those fucking like 2 moms that are standing in the middle of the aisle. Their carts are on the edge.
One
They're
is
in the
Karen.
middle,
I guarantee
and
it.
it's like, lady, get the fuck out of my way.
And then they pay with a fucking check.
Oh.
Don't you fucking pay with your groceries with a fucking check.
Dad.
There it is. There's that fucking thing.
I'm telling you, it might be the worst thing. The only person that I'm okay with writing a check at my fucking store is my grandma. But there's people that come in and says, I'm like, I don't know you. Why do I don't get.
And you're different too, yeah, because if it bounces, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you take check? Fuck off. You don't have cash? You don't have a card? It's fucking 2020.
What's the date
Checks
today,
just
young
suck.
man? It's debit fucking card date. That's what it is. It's a fucking debit card.
So no, but Jason, I completely agree with you. Like, especially in an airport, because like you're
People
trying to get to your port or like where you're going, and there's people that will literally.
like lollygagging and
They'll be
fucking like
walking
get
in
out
front,
of the
they'll
way.
be walking in front of you and like their phone will go off. They just fucking stop right in the middle of the fucking aisle. It's like,
Do you not have it? Do you not have anywhere to be? Do you not have anywhere to be? Nowhere. You're delayed. Go to a fucking restaurant.
and then like if they stop in front of you and you just happen to hit their bag or brush them, they look at you like you're
Excuse
the
you.
asshole.
You know,
Fuck, does that piss me
you
off?
know- the
you
aisle.
know what brings up my, you know what helps me a little bit with airports like that? When people get those fucking outlet stickers.
Those are funny.
you get those fucking people.
Oh, and like they're putting on fucking like those garbage can vases. And like some dumb fucking
There's
girl is
no
gonna
fucking way there's a
gonna
port
it's
there.
a fucking vase, and they're like,
Oh, now that we got on this whole airport thing, like when you go sit at like where your gate's at, and there's open seats fucking
and
everywhere.
they sit.
Right next to you, it's like, lady, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, and then they sit down and they fucking don't speak a lick of English.
Yeah. Or they sit there and like, hey man, I gotta run the bathroom quick. Will you watch? It's like, the fuck I am.
Yeah, no, that guy did that fucking to me in Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't have a problem with germs,
Neither
but
do
the Oasis truck stop, or even like truck stops or airports, those bathrooms freak me the fuck out.
I did
Like-
shit that one.
I.
Dis,
Yeah, Kyle didn't have a choice.
they're so disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather shit in the actual airport terminal than on the plane, though.
100%. 100%. Do you see my body? Do you Chris Farley in that that's exactly what it looks like.
Seeing that Kyle almost got trapped in the fucking airplane bathroom when we were on a flight. Was that the flight back or the flight down there? When you opened up the door,
Me and Jason went and took a piss at the same time, and I wasn't sitting with them. I was fucking in the way back, and
I was 2 seats in front
okay,
of you.
but I couldn't fucking talk to anybody other than the other girl that I was sitting next to. And I'm not trying to be mean, but she's as big as me, a little bit bigger. So we're both like this. And I'm like, wow, fuck. So we get up there, and the lady pulls the beverage cart right in, and I mean fucking flush up against the door. And I like open the door, and I'm like,
You're stuck in there.
and she left. The fucking lady left. I'm like, Jason, like, I'm trying to fucking move it. Like, I got out.
How are you gonna move it? Like, what was that fucking notion?
I was gonna try to jam it to the other fucking side.
Yeah, so like you know how skinny it is or whatever. So instead of like just rolling it forward or rolling it backwards, no, he tried to like fucking wedge it in there diagonal so he could
That's how
fucking
them bitch.
slide out.
There's so many things that piss me off in an airport, and even with like airplanes. You get on like a public, you get your seat, you have your headphones on, you're enjoying life, whatever. You got to take them off like when they yell, like ding it, ding it. They look at you and like fuck. You take your headphones off for like a little bit. Instantly, there's like either a baby or some fucking person who's just
Kids.
loud. Like you'll have like that dad like, hey, how's it going? Like, and you're like, is he right behind me? And you look, and he's like 4 fucking rows back. And you're like, who acts like this?
Oh my fuck! The people that stand up as soon as you fucking land
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like we were at the very back of the fucking plane. Lady next to me on the outside stands up, just stands there the whole entire time. It's like, lady,
And you're in
where
a destination, like, yeah, like,
It's like, lady, where in the fuck do you think you're gonna go here?
So we had,
and they're like, oh, we got places to go. It's like we're gonna get off this, and all have to go
You're
through the
gonna
same
be 2
country
seconds
shit.
in
that-
front
yeah.
of me.
So we're going down, and it's fucking foggy and shit. And we had to go through all these we were probably in the clouds for like 25 minutes. It was kind
Yeah.
of freaky. Like we were like, don't know where the fuck we're at.
Maggie's-
My girlfriend's freaking out to Jason.
Airplanes go through fog though.
And so we're going down, like, all right, we're going down, like, the lights fucking came on to stay in your seats, and the fucking 2 people stand up to go take a piss, and one's a Mexican dude,
Of course.
and he's like,
Quick pee
the
for-
guy
quick pee
comes
before the
back,
homeland.
and he's like, you got to be in your
No,
seats.
this is on the way to Chicago.
Oh,
He's like, you got to be in your seats. We're landing. And he's like, I have to go to the bathroom. And he's like, if you're not out of there in 2 minutes, I'm calling the cockpit. And I'm like, motherfuck, if we get stuck on this fucking plane. So he's takes a
Because
piss and he
Kyle had to
fucking
shit.
skirts his ass up there, goes, sits down. We're like literally going down like, whoa, 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 whoa. And this fucking Chinese lady stands up. Old Chinese lady starts making her way to the back of the plane. She's getting fucking tossed around like a pinball machine. And they're like, they like ding it. They're like, if you're out of your seat, you gotta go sit down. We're landing. And I'm like, and then we land. She's fucking up, trying to come back, and everyone's trying to go out. I'm like,
Get out of the way.
So when we were on the way down, we were in the clouds for quite a while, whatever. And Maggie's like deathly afraid of that or whatever. She looks at me and she's like, "That's it, we're never fucking landing.
we gotta go
We're-
back. They're
this is
taking us
it."
back to Mexico. What?
okay. For one, I just happened to look at the comments. I don't even know why. Jor's mom said, "Yeah, that's the Morris temper."
Is that your
About
mom's name?
Jordan yelling.
Is your? And then Dave says, Jadab, this fucking venison looks like the coronavirus. Then he said the hornies exclamation point.
That'll get you.
Don't know. Yep. Not sure exactly how that all works out. Okay. Did you say yours? What you hate yet?
Yeah. No, I haven't, but it's fucking, I've absolutely fucking despise, and everyone, you guys already all know this because you do it to me sometimes, if anyone calls me fucking Bud. Don't
Bud,
fucking call me Bud. And you know
pal.
who does it? People at gas stations.
That-
Those gas station workers.
No,
That it today, Bud?
here's the people that fucking do it, and you've known this. I get irate.
Pac.
He hates it. I've never hated a word more in my life than bud.
I
hate
won't even
being
notice I say it.
called
I'm say that,
Bud.
bud. And Kai's
And-
like, what the fuck did you just call me?
Yeah, like instantly pissed off. So here's the people that fucking do it. They're in their fucking lariat boots. They got that long wallet with the chain on it. They got their fucking Carhartt button-ups tight, and they got those $3 glass sunglasses that double as safety glasses. They got them right here on their fucking NASCAR hat, and they're like, "Yeah, thanks there, bud." And they like that's what they say. And instantly, I'm like,
You don't
just
know
just
me.
say thanks there, thanks there. You don't have to refer to me as bud or pal or anything.
Would
I
you,
hate-
would you rather be called Bud or Buddy?
Neither.
I'd rather be called buddy.
Buddy sounds more mean, even.
I think
Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
I hate Bud so fucking
is
much.
worse.
Bud is worse.
Bud sucks. Like if you say Bud, you're instantly fucking on your big cock pedestal above me, thinking that
Like, I'm
yeah,
just a little tyke.
yeah. So no,
show you, Bud.
Joe, that's a good one. That is a fucking good one.
Yeah.
All we got left, Puck. Do you have a segment?
Nah.
Yeah. So, TV show or movie.
Mm-hmm.
I watched this on the plane. The movie The Kid. It's off of Amazon Prime. What's pretty good is about Billy the Kid. Any guys like Western movies? No.
Okay.
No.
I know what Billy the Kid is, but yeah.
I have
right?
no idea who that is.
What?
It's
Some
Western.
Billy the Kid.
Yeah, Billy
Western.
Western. He's a really young outlaw.
Gunfighter.
Mm-mm.
Well, IMDb 5.9.
Here we go.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Rotten Tomatoes 45%. That's pretty fucking close.
What's the Kyle?
What are you?
I'd probably go a solid 5.
so
you
he's
just
right
said-
on.
No,
Holy.
no, I said it was. I was
You
upset.
said
I
it's
was-
pretty good.
I was
That's
upset.
50%.
Yeah, I'd watch it. I'd watch it probably one more time.
You would watch a 5 out of 10 movie twice?
Yeah.
What the
if,
fuck
if it's
are your
under if it's under
standards?
5, I won't watch it again.
I don't
Oh,
know.
so he's
that's
right on the
line.
verge.
Strict
That, like-
man over here. Strict man and his rules about movies. I watched Ford versus Ferrari the other day.
Is that good?
Holy balls, is it good? And it's gonna get you, Jason. It's gonna get you all revved up. I tell you what.
Like Rev doesn't horny?
So they race in this. Fuck, I forget what it's called. But it's in Italy, and it's like a 24-hour race.
It's the Iditarod.
What?
No, it's not. The
No.
Iditarod's at Nome race.
It's a weird race, like weird name, whatever. So Ferrari won it like every year, and Ford Shelby, who they end up he built the cars, put a Ford engine in it. He ends up building a car that won like for 4 years went straight. That's like the only Ford that's ever won it. It's a fucking good.
Who's
got-
in that?
Who or not who? Johnny? No, what the fuck's his name? Johnny Damon? No,
Who
Matt Damon?
Matt Damon. Matt Damon's in it, and Batman,
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. That's like the two best, and they're like together.
I've never
and
seen this before. Then
it's fucking amazing.
I've seen previews for it. I just never seen it.
It just came out like yeah. So
I thought you were talking about the foreign race movie with Jesse Pinkman. At first, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Oh, from
That-
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. What's his actual name? in
Jesse
real life?
Pinkman.
oh, that movie he came out. Yeah,
That
fuck
is-
no.
They raced that fucking Mustang
Yeah, no.
in this foreign
It's
race.
a good movie, I
That's
think.
a good
Actually,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what other movie that I want to watch lately? It got brought up on a radio show. Never Back Down.
That might
Warrior's
be on.
better.
I think that's on.
Oh, for sure.
Warrior.
Warrior's
Warrior's
phenomenal.
very
but,
good.
But here's the thing: have you ever seen Never Back Down?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've seen it. Still a good movie.
The soundtrack. They play some fucking
Never
bangers.
Fuck yeah.
I gotta make sure I'm thinking of the right one. This is the one with like the high school kids fighting, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
Bathroom and
but
shit,
like
yeah.
the old style or not old style, but like the early 2000s, like
Mhm.
like you know
Yeah,
what I'm
but I
talking
know
about.
exactly
good
what you're
music
talking
era.
about.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
I do have a
No.
fact too.
Okay,
Fuck was that?
so you're-
Okay. A football fan once dedicated his obituary to insulting his NFL team.
Wait, what?
A football fan once dedicated his obituary to insulting his NFL team,
Insulting? What'd he say?
like his own NFL team. Says true story. a lifetime Cleveland
Kyle,
fan.
you got to talk into the mic, man.
Yes.
True story, a
End it
lifetime
right there.
Cleveland fan.
There you go.
And
Why
a
are we
season
still
ticket
reminding
holder.
him of this?
All right, keep
Requested
going.
in his obituary for
Do you want me
6
to read it?
Cleveland Brown pallbearers at his funeral. Why? So that the Browns could let him down one last time.
There you go. I like that. Jason didn't know it.
I've heard something like that before. I don't
I'm
know
sure
if
he
it was them.
has. I'm sure he
But
has.
I don't know, like, if it was funny, Kyle.
Well, I can't pull funny ones out of my ass all the time.
All right, we're coming up on an hour. Last thing we're going to talk about last weekend in our weekend ahead of us. Do we even want to talk about last weekend? Last weekend went bowling.
Well, we did kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we covered Friday night.
I got just as fucked up as you guys. I caught up and beyond.
oh yeah,
I
you
was
did.
plowed.
Jory might have hacked up a little bit in the back.
What
of
did
the
we
room.
end up doing?
Shot.
What did we
The
do?
shot got
Oh
me.
yeah, fuck!
threw
I
up on-
forgot.
I
He
threw
almost
up on-
puked on me.
Mm-hmm.
I had to run.
Yeah.
There's no stopping it.
I
Nope.
can't imagine what this weekend.
Whatever. So it got out of hand really quick. I felt great after bowling. Like I'm
don't
like
rem-
I'm on
I don't
top
really
of the
remember
world.
leaving the
and,
bowling alley.
and let's just say there was a wall, and I fucking hit it.
Did Dalton get you with the JMOs? Because that's what got me.
I never took one.
I took some.
Yeah.
I took some JMOs.
I don't
No.
think I had any.
I told him to get the fuck out of my.
I just
face.
I knew they'd fuck me up, and I
Why
got
do I
right
feel
where
like
needed
that
to
I
be.
wasn't at the mall the whole entire time after
I
bowling?
don't remember seeing you at all.
I was there.
Maybe at the
no,
beginning.
remember you came back and he left
Mhm, I
and
left.
you got in and I got you to play cards with me and you came in. It was 9-1, and you're like, why?
Where the fuck was I at for a while then?
Probably just
Probably
chilling.
Platteville.
No, you're probably just
No,
you're probably
Just new coat chilling. New coat goofing.
Yeah,
new
probably
coat goofing.
Okay, so this weekend starts tomorrow night for us. For you, it's a Thursday night.
Thursday.
Bender Jore's back.
So, for those of you that somehow don't know this yet, I am getting married in June to Tia, and my bachelor party is this weekend. We're going to Indy for the Big Ten tournament. Badgers are the #1 seed. Had to bring it up. Don't want to forget about that. So we're going down tomorrow because apparently we thought it'd be smart. Badgers don't play till fucking Friday. That would be smart to go down.
2-day
Well, when we first planned this, though, they were gonna have to play early.
Yes, because we stunk. And then we won like 9 games straight. Whatever. Don't want to talk about it. Badgers 1 seed. But so we decided to go Wednesday. We're like, okay, well, we'll go at like 5:30 when everyone gets off work. So a couple hours ago, that decided to be 2 o'clock.
So we're gonna be rolling in there at like 8-9 o'clock.
You guys are gonna end up getting drunk tomorrow night too.
We could have been rolling at midnight. Last time we went down there. It was me, Brandon, Cool, Squid, and Jake Fry and Trap. We got in there at 12:30. We got drunk in an hour and a half. Like,
Well, Trap
wasted.
cut his face all up because he fell off the curb.
He made a couple curbs to the forehead a couple times, but that'll happen in Indy. But so we're getting Indy. We decided because we just can't wait 2 o'clock. So we got a group. We're going at 2. I'm sure tomorrow we'll all like 11 o'clock. Be like, fuck, boys, 1:30.
You know how fucking hard it's gonna be to work on Thursday.
I've been having today. I was busier and shit, but tomorrow I'm gonna have a hell of a time trying to get anything done. Hell of a time. So we go down. Badgers play. We have great seats. We are.
Yeah, did we
in-
figure out? Can we drink where we're sitting at?
My dad can. He's in the club seats. I didn't realize we're on the lower level. We are 10 rows up.
Ooh,
Oh,
Fuck yeah. We're in a corner, probably where we belong.
yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. We don't need anyone looking at us. And all our seats together, we're like in 2 rows. People are in front, people are in back. Probably people put the people we hate in front and make fun of them the whole time.
All right, I'll be in the front.
So
Yep.
I don't know if anybody knows this, but we're four Misfits, one podcast. We're gonna run this fucking thing into the ground. I'm gonna burn Indy to the ground, straight up. Colts won't even be able to play next year because I'm gonna burn their fucking city to the ground.
And I'll still be there.
And the best part about Indy is everything's right next to each other. Like
I was looking at that. There's so
we will
much
never
shit in that
we
thing.
unless Thursday we go golfing, we'll never have to hop into a Uber. Nothing. It's all walking distance. Like I it's hard to explain, but everything that we want is in front of us, George. Nothing's
it
behind
sounds
us.
like it's almost like I know it's not the same type of complex, but it sounds like it's almost like when we were in Kansas City.
But this is like fucking like it's like Just look at it. There's like 12 fucking blocks of everything.
Bars,
Like,
just like
any place
that,
that you
but
want
like
to fucking
the
eat is
it's
like all
that, but
there.
like an expanded version where so like there's a strip that overlooks that's where we're at all the time. Is this? It's got
Yeah,
Kilroy's.
so it's like it'd be like Broadway in Nashville then, where it's just one fucking
well,
line.
no,
and-
just one. Yeah, but there's a strip, and then there's like a whole bunch of bars, like a normal city, and then they have like a circle monument area, and there's bars around that, and it's just
Do they let you drink on the street?
yes, all gas, no
Oh,
brakes.
you're fucking-
You could drink on the streets, which is weird as fuck to do, because you're just used to like here, and you'll see cops, and you'll be like, and like I guarantee you'll have like Lake's gonna get fucked, and he's like, fuck. We're gonna look like, why are you chugging? He's like, cops over there. But it's gonna be fun. I'm sure you guys will see the aftermath. I'm sure we'll talk about it next week. I have random chatter left, but we are hour 10 in. Me and T are going to Brazen tonight. How do I have to dress up, boys?
Yeah,
Like polo,
I don't know what that
Yeah.
is.
polo jeans.
I would wear a collared shirt.
Okay. What'd you wear?
I would wear jeans and just a fucking.
Kyle,
Hoodie-
when
hoodie
you
like
we
that was
went,
fine.
you had your hair fucking slick back. You had that fucking.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You were
I know,
high
I
class. You
wore
had a
this
Probably
with
put beard
fucking
grease in
jeans.
too, didn't you?
I think a hat.
You had a button up on. I remember that.
you
it's
had a
super
button
different.
up on. You sat right next to me,
Big old bulge.
Well, Dave wore a fucking trucker hat and something.
and then he
else.
farted in there when we were leaving, and it
Jesus.
fucking stunk.
Yeah, we gotta call this fucking show off. Thanks everyone for watching, and for everyone that listened. Keep listening. If you guys have anything, you can always follow us on our Instagram. We do post stories. We post a lot of clips. You can follow us at 4 Misfits 1 Podcast, or on YouTube, or obviously on Twitch. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. I'm gonna die, so bye.
It's hot.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little bit more of your love.
I just need a little